That's interesting. Well, very quickly, Eurobonds have grown to be an incredibly significant source of development financing, notably infrastructure investment for West African countries. However, some analysts have shown concern, saying that addiction to Eurobonds in West Africa has a heavy price. In a related development, Nigeria's Minister of Finance, Zainab Ahmed, has confirmed that the government has no plans to issue Eurobonds in 2023. She disclosed that in exchange for Eurobonds, Nigeria will focus on concessionary loans from the likes of the World Bank, ADB, or Islamic Bank. Well, Mr. Mukhtar, if you can hear me, I'd like you to talk to us about this. What is the Nigerian experience? Mr. Mukhtar, if you can hear me, please.
Oh, I thought you forgot me over here because I'm not in Lagos, I'm in Kaduna. So you forgot to put the notes.
Of course, we did. I wanted to be sure you had joined. I apologize for that.
I have been here since the beginning of the program, so I've been enjoying it. I thought I would just enjoy it till the end.
No. In fact, you keep talking from now to the
end. We're all hanging out. Okay, I think the Eurobond issue is like Mr. Ajayi in the fixed income space have been saying, one issue is so exciting for Nigerians in the diaspora and also foreign investors. But unfortunately, because of the volatility in our exchange rate, they've not been able to take opportunity in that. If our government is saying that they will not do Eurobond next year, I think it's not out of place because we are highly indebted in foreign debt, and our exchange rate is still being devalued and might be devalued next year. So we put the government in more debt. I'm not surprised about what the finance minister have said about that. But I think Eurobond is more exciting, especially for Nigeria in the diaspora and foreign investors. But they've not been able to take opportunity of this Eurobond this time out because of the volatility in our exchange rate. So it's not a surprise if you hear that Nigeria is not going to do anything on Eurobond this year. I mean, in 2023.
All right, thank you. Mr. Ladipo, I'd like to hear your thoughts. I mean, some analysts are saying that, well, it's a heavy price that African, or let's say West African countries will have to pay if they continue with these Eurobonds. Let's have your thoughts. What are the dynamics here?
Yeah, I think that if you look at it critically, the current government actually exhausted their lifeline in the Eurobond market. Between when he came on board now, they've actually raised over 15 billion in the Eurobond market. And before that, the total market profile that we had was just about 2 billion. So it gives you a sense of how...
Mr. Ladipo.
Yeah.
Mr. Ladipo, can you hold on? We'll take a break now. When we come back, we'll continue.
Okay.
We'll take a break now. We'll be back shortly. Stay with us. Glad to know you're still with us. Well, very quickly, just before we turn our attention to Tier 2 banks' earnings, I'd like Mr. Ladipo to finish on that particular thought before we wait on that timeout.
Yeah, like I was saying, I said the foreign government, they've actually exhausted their lifeline in the Eurobond market. Between when they actually came about 7 years ago and now issued over 15 billion in the Eurobond space. And like I highlighted, before then, we had just 2 billion outstanding in the market then. So it tells you regulators that actually overflowed the Eurobond market. And aside that also, we also notice that the Fed is not in any way trying to stop their rate hike, although they decide to reduce the rate at which they are actually increasing rates, but yet they are not looking away from inflation. So it means that we will likely see more rate hikes, and as a result of that, that will further increase yield in the Euro space, which will further make it very difficult for Nigerian government to actually visit the Eurobond market for issuance. So I think they are considering the volume currently outstanding and also considering the price of visiting the Eurobond space now.
All right, thank you so much. Well, that's not to say that the Eurobond doesn't have, its benefit, but of course, when we look at, what's obtainable in this part of the world, we would say that maybe the disadvantage outweighs the benefit.
No, actually, like what Mr. Lekwa just said, globally we are seeing a rate hike. Where there's rate hike, there are bound to be more high cost of servicing debt, and that's why the World Bank and the IMF just hammer that if care is not taken, the central bank of the world will plunge the economy into what recession. Because when government find it difficult to service their debt, it's a big problem.
Absolutely.
I know that is why people are looking, looking world now. Because if you are doing, anytime dollar goes up, it becomes a problem. Because dollar is what going to pay. That have to be very careful.
Currency risks.
Yeah.
Absolutely.